Hello, SA Kids Karate students. This is our bonus class for this week. Now, this week's bonus class is going to be going over stretching. Some stretches you may have seen in the past, but there's going to be quite a few that you've never seen before or you haven't seen in a while. These are some of my favorite stretches. They're the stretches that I do almost on a daily basis, and I suggest you pull 2 or 3 of these and do the same thing every day and take some time and really spend a good 15-20 minutes every other day stretching for those awesome dynamic kicks. All right, here we go. So this next stretch, I do at the dojo all the time. Here's our first stretch. I do this stretch every time I work out. I start with this stretch, love this stretch, it's the easiest one of all. And here's how you do it. You can do it at your home, you can do it anywhere. All you need is a wall or something to hold on to. You start right here, okay? And you're basically loosening up your calves and your ankles and everything, and just kind of coming up here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great stretch. From here, then I move on right to the next one. It's kind of similar. Here's our second stretch. Again, I do this almost all the time. As soon as I finish this one, I go back to this particular stretch. It's kind of a variation. So here's what I do. I step up on my tiptoes, I land on my heels, and I go back. Very traditional Okinawan karate stretch. You can see a lot of different videos like this, Okinawan karate people doing this kind of stretch right here. Very easy. Tiptoe and then rock back on your heel, okay? So you get a tiptoe, rock back on your heel. And most of these stretches that we do today are going to be stretches, again, like I said, that you can do anywhere. All right. Here comes the next one. The next one, you've seen this do in class all the time, but it's very important, and that's just getting your hips really nice and loose. Don't do this, that's not what we're doing. It's a slow motion, okay? You notice my knees kind of stay locked, and I'm moving my hips. One way, then the other way. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, so this next stretch, I do at the dojo all the time with the Wave Master, but you guys are, most of you, a little bit smaller than me or shorter than me. You can do it with a chair, you can do it on your bed, but it's a great stretch, and again, it's one of my favorite stretches. It's part of my regular stretching routine. I suggest you learn how to do it or learn to like it, because it's a great stretch. Here we go. Basically, I put my foot on something high, okay, my leg, and I just stretch down, okay? You should feel it here, your waist as well, just going down, bending down. Coming up, bending down. Obviously, the more flexible you are, the higher you can get it. Now, you probably don't have one of these at your house, but like I said, you can put it on the back of a chair, or you can put it on your bed. Okay? Make sure you do 10 reps on each side, and you should also feel it here in your lower back. So I'm coming up, and going down. Coming up and going down. Don't rock, just kind of slowly push up or down and come back up. Slow down and up. When I was your age, I could touch my head to my knee. Not anymore. All right, so again, make sure you do that stretch on both sides. Just find your bed, find something you can put it on, and stretching down. And up. Remember, stretching is not a race. Slow down, come up, and again, you should be feeling it here. All these stretches, make sure you do 10 reps on each side. Take your time, go slow. If you don't feel it burning, you're not doing it right. Okay, this one is kind of a variation of the one that we just did. You want to sit down, okay? Put our left leg out. Always start with your left leg out there. Bring your right leg, bring it in, okay? And keep your body straight. Try Try to touch your toes. Make sure your toes are up. Don't do it like this. It won't work. It's not a stretch this way. The stretch is to go here, pull this in as tight as you can get it, and then bend down. 1, 10 times each side. 2, notice I'm going nice and slow, deliberate. 3, and go ahead and grab your toes and reach out there. 4, 5. Every time you go down, you want to go a little bit lower. There's number 6. Now I'm feeling this in my back. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Stretching is not necessarily fun, but try to make it fun. And most of all, know that what you're doing is going to help you out as a martial artist. So then we just switch legs. Same thing. Now I'm going to do 10 on my right side, bending down, making sure my toes are straight. And come up. Make sure you're not rocking. You don't want to just do this. That's not a stretch at all. Grab your ankle, grab your toes, help come down. What I like to do, like on my last 2 or 3, just hold it just a little bit longer. Come up, hold it just a little bit longer, hold it, hold it. All right, now come up. Great, let's move right on to the next one. Same stance, okay? Next one is the same stance, only instead of going down this way, I'm gonna go at a 45-degree angle. Now to help me, I'm gonna make a little triangle like this. I'm gonna stretch out, I'm gonna reach out, reach out, reach out, and come down. Here's 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Going to do 5 more, nice and slow. Make sure that you try to keep your back straight, and then when you go down, reach, 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 reach. Come back up, reach, 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 reach. And make sure this foot is up. Don't turn it over here this way or that way. We're going to switch legs, do the exact same thing. Okay? We're going at a 45-degree angle, coming in this way. Come up nice and slow. Don't forget to breathe. There's number 2. 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4. Here comes 5. 6. Keep on doing that. 7. You'll find that one side is usually more flexible than the other. So on your weaker side, just make sure you don't cheat. Spend as much time on that weaker side, if not more, doing the exact same stretches. You probably have 1 more to do it. Let's do number 10 right now. Hold it. Hold it. A little bit longer. All right. Come on up. All right. From now, let's go ahead and get back up. All right. Some of you might know that I also have a black belt in Taekwondo. I studied Taekwondo in the early 80s when I moved from New Mexico back to San Antonio. And there's several stretches that I learned in this class, and I love them. They've served me well. I do them all the time. Here's what they are. Let's start with the first one. We're coming back, and we used to do this at SA Kids years and years ago, but we stopped. Maybe you should resurrect them, like you should try to do them at the house. So this one starts in kneeling position, okay? Your heels are up, hands here. I'm gonna come straight up on my tiptoes. Notice that I stay, when I come up, I stay on my tiptoes. Then I come down, make a T. Then I tiptoe again, cross my arms, come down. It's a nice, good, full body stretch. So I'm gonna come up, 1, 2, tiptoe, and down. 1, 2, tiptoe, come back down. Good. Up, down. Now it can be a little confusing, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. Step up, tiptoe, pointing up. Come down, cross your arms, make a big T. Tiptoe again, hands up, big X on your way down. Again, step up, tiptoe, down, T, up, X cross, come down. Good. Keep on doing that just a few more times and we'll move right on to the next one. All right, here's my second favorite stretch that I learned back in the early 80s. I still do it all the time. Here we go. It goes like this. And I'm going to show you a front view and a back view because it can be a little confusing. So I'm going to start with the front view where you stand here like this, okay? Your hands go up. When you come down, you step back and you twist. I'm pushing to my left, okay? Then I come back, up, down, up, step back, twist. Good. Coming back. You start here, you go hands straight up and you tiptoe, come back down on your heels, come up halfway, step back, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it either way. Tiptoe or no tiptoe, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take turns doing it. The important thing is to give as much twist as you possibly can. Again, slowing it down. 1, 2, halfway, turn, step back, twist. 1, 2, halfway, turn, step back, and twist. So looking at it like you guys are looking at. Okay, I'm going to start going to my left. Okay, I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3, step back, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you get a big, big twist on that. Big twist. All right, good. That's stretch number 2 that I learned in the 80s from Taekwondo. Now, here comes our last stretch. Now, I did a version of this stretch in Okinawa, but kind of halfway. This is how I learned it from the Koreans. Big, big, almost like a shikodachi stance, okay? Hands here, okay? So I'm gonna roll halfway to one side, come back, then make a big arching motion backwards. Come, halfway, all the way back. Halfway, coming all the way back. Halfway, all the way back. As I'm going back, I'm kind of arching my back this way, going obviously backwards, huh? Coming down, side, halfway, back. And if you notice that we really want to have good form, when I'm coming around this way, it's almost like I turn my body to that direction and I come back. Okay, turn my body to full side, come back, swing. All right, do it a few more times as I continue talking. Remember, these full body stretches are designed to help that core, help your lower back, right in here. Very, very important so that when you start doing those kicks, punches, and blocks, you're warmed up, and especially for those dynamic kicks. All right, let's move on to something else. All right, we're almost done. Just 2 more types of stretches. Here's the first one, okay? Kind of feet together, we're close enough, okay? You're gonna go down, put your fingertips onto the mat. We're gonna go 1, okay? Now, when you're down, this is the only one where we kind of do a little bit of rocking, okay? We're not gonna come back up. We're gonna go 1, come up halfway. There's our fingertips. Now we're gonna go knuckles, okay? Now we're gonna go palm, okay? Fingertip, knuckle, palm. Fingertip, come up, knuckle, palm. Fingertip, knuckle, palm. Fingertip, knuckle, palm. Fingertip, knuckle, palm. Fingertip, knuckle, palm. Keep on doing that. Find your rhythm. If you can't quite get it, just go as low as you can. If this is all you can go, fingertip, knuckle, fingertip, knuckle, palm. Do it like that, and every week try to get a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower, so you can finally go down and palms there on the mat. All right, our very last one, coming up. Notice how I do it in silence. Not like in class when most of the kids are crying or giving some kind of vocalization. You don't need to stretch, making noises. Stretch in peace and quiet. Here comes the last one. Last one, and as you guessed it, I saved the best for last. So go down in a deep, deep shikodashi or kipadachi stance, okay? Hands down, spread them out. Make sure these knees are locked. Just go down. Okay, hold it. You should feel some discomfort, and that's okay, that's what you want. Okay, go down a little bit more. Hold it. Good, now come up slow. Not just kind of crawl your way back. Stay right here now, just kind of loosen it out a little bit, okay? Loosen, not, don't get all the way up, just a little bit halfway up, all right? Now let's go back down one more time. Going down. Good. Now we want to go down a little bit further this time without making any noise. Okay, good. Now go down and do a push-up. And spread those legs out. Come up, spread them out, go down, hold it. Come up and go down, hold it. Good, 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 hold it. Come up and slowly come up. And we're done. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Less injuries, higher kicks, more powerful kicks, all together, more dynamic kicks. All right, continue stretching. Bye-bye.